Launch your dream! Pop-up coffee shop anywhere. Hey coffee lovers, welcome back to the Catalyzo channel. Today we're diving into something incredible that could change your life. Starting your very own pop-up coffee shop. Picture this. Jennifer stood behind the counter of a busy corporate coffee chain, making drinks for others while dreaming of having her own business. She had the skills and passion for crafting the perfect cup, but she was stuck in the daily grind with barely enough savings to cover rent. Therefore, she started researching pop-up coffee shops and discovered she could start with much less than she thought. But just as she was about to take the leap, her manager cut her hours at work. Therefore, Jennifer decided this was her sign. She took her last paycheck, invested in a portable espresso machine, and started serving coffee at local farmers markets. But her first day was a complete disaster when her machine malfunctioned. Therefore, she adapted quickly, partnered with a local roaster who lent her equipment, and refused to give up. 3 months later, she had built such a loyal following that she was making a month, more than triple her old barista salary. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how you can write your own success story. The dream of running your own coffee business often feels like just that, a dream. Most people think you need a fancy storefront, expensive equipment, and deep pockets to start. But the reality is far different. Therefore, I'm going to share a complete blueprint that will take you from dreaming to doing. Throughout this video, we'll explore smart funding options that work for any budget, break down real startup costs that might surprise you, reveal the secrets to finding prime locations, uncover marketing strategies that actually bring in customers, simplify the legal requirements that scare most people away, and show you how to scale your business once you're ready. Let's talk about real numbers. I've identified 3 different models that successful pop-up coffee shops use, and you can choose what fits your budget and goals. The bootstrapper model ranges from $500 to $2,000, perfect for testing the waters. With this budget, you're looking at a quality portable espresso machine, which you can often find secondhand for around $300. You'll need a simple pop-up table or basic cart, typically costing around $50. Initial coffee beans and supplies will set you back about $200, while basic signage might cost $75. Essential permits usually run at around $100 depending on your location. Moving up to what I call the sweet spot model, you're looking at $3,000 to $7,000. This is where most successful pop-ups begin their journey. You'll invest in a commercial-grade espresso machine and grinder, typically costing around $2,000. A custom cart with proper storage runs about $1,500. Premium beans and supplies cost approximately $450, professional marketing materials around $350, and full permits and licenses about $200. For those ready to make a bigger splash, the premium model ranges from $8,000 to $10,000+. This includes top-tier commercial equipment at around $4,000, a custom-built kiosk or trailer for $3,500, bulk premium supplies for $750, professional marketing for $750, and a complete licensing package for about $500. When most people hear these prices, they get nervous. It's exactly how Tom felt when he first looked at coffee equipment costs. But he discovered something fascinating during his research. Therefore, he started visiting restaurant auctions and equipment resellers. His patience paid off when he found a commercial espresso machine for half the retail price. But he worried about the machine's condition. Therefore, he partnered with a local repair technician who taught him maintenance basics in exchange for free coffee. Smart entrepreneurs like Tom find savings everywhere. Restaurant supply stores often sell display models at steep discounts near the end of their fiscal year. Many successful pop-ups start by sharing equipment costs with other vendors. Imagine splitting the cost of a professional grinder with a weekend-only vendor who operates when you're closed. Local roasters frequently offer equipment lending programs for shops that exclusively serve their beans. Even your initial cup supply can be more affordable through restaurant supplier memberships, which might cost annually but save you thousands on supplies. Let me introduce you to Maria, who transformed her location challenge into a competitive advantage. She couldn't afford the premium spots at first. Therefore, she studied foot traffic patterns in her city for 2 weeks, noting where people naturally gathered. But she discovered that the busiest spots already had established coffee shops. Therefore, she looked for what she calls coffee deserts. high traffic areas with no quality coffee nearby. Maria started serving at a busy dog park early morning, where people desperately wanted coffee but had nowhere to get it. She noticed parents gathering after dropping kids at school, so she secured a spot near 3 schools between and AM. By lunch, she'd moved to the business district's food truck alley. Her mobility became her strength. Instead of waiting for customers to find her, she found them. Weather plays a crucial role in location strategy. When rain threatened her outdoor spots, Maria partnered with a local bookstore that loved having a pop-up cafe during their weekend events. She discovered that different seasons demanded different locations. College campuses were gold mines during fall and spring, but dead during summer break. Therefore, she developed relationships with event planners and started serving at indoor venues during winter months. Creating a seasonal location calendar helped her maximize profits year-round. The most successful pop-ups think beyond traditional spots. Consider unconventional locations like co-working spaces that lack coffee service, outdoor fitness meetups, weekend craft markets, or office park courtyards. Your perfect location might change throughout the day, and that's okay. Mobility is your superpower. Building relationships with property managers and event organizers opens doors to exclusive opportunities. Some of Maria's best locations came from satisfied customers who wanted her coffee cart at their corporate events. Let me share a story about Sandy from Farmers Market Brews. She had the best coffee in town but struggled to stand out in the crowded market. Therefore, she started experimenting with social media, creating daily latte art challenges on TikTok. But initially, nobody seemed to care. Therefore, she added a twist, hiding location clues in her videos, turning her pop-up into a coffee treasure hunt. The result? Her sales doubled within weeks as people eagerly searched for the blue tent with the heart-shaped latte. Marketing success comes from building anticipation by sharing your location schedule consistently. We found that showing your process captivates audiences. There's something mesmerizing about watching latte art come to life. Local business partnerships have proven invaluable for cross-promotion, and even a simple punch card system can turn first-time customers into regulars. Let me tell you about Mike and Lisa, the duo behind Bike Cafe NYC. They had an innovative idea for a bike-towed coffee cart, but only had in savings. Therefore, they turned to Kickstarter with a unique proposition. Backers would get free coffee for a year plus branded thermos. But halfway through their campaign, donations slowed to a trickle. Therefore, they started sharing daily behind-the-scenes videos of their bike cart build, connecting with the local cycling community. The result? They raised in just 30 days. The most amazing part? Those Kickstarter backers didn't just get their coffee, they became their biggest promoters, bringing friends and spreading the word across social media. The funding landscape for pop-up coffee shops is more accessible than ever. Many cities offer special grants for mobile food vendors, money you don't have to pay back. Microloans designed specifically for food businesses often come with lower interest rates and flexible payment terms. Equipment financing can help you get started with minimal upfront costs, and community partnerships might surprise you. We've seen local roasters sponsor equipment for promising pop-ups in exchange for using their beans. The secret to location isn't finding one perfect spot. It's understanding the rhythm of your city. Take David from Morning Brew Bike. He noticed people lined up at food trucks during lunch, but struggled to find good coffee during their morning commute. Therefore, he mapped out the busiest transit stations and set up his cart during rush hour. But summer came, and commuter traffic dropped. Therefore, he pivoted himself to serving cold brew at outdoor concerts and weekend festivals. His flexibility paid off. He now has regular spots for different times of day across the city. Your location strategy should flow with your city's daily patterns. Early mornings near office buildings or transit stations capture the commuter crowd. As lunch approaches, university campuses and business districts come alive. Weekends bring opportunities at farmers markets and community events. Evening spots near entertainment venues tap into the social crowd, while special events like festivals, corporate functions, and wedding expos offer premium opportunities. Meet Carlos, who almost gave up on his coffee cart dream when he saw the stack of required paperwork. But instead of getting overwhelmed, he broke it down into small steps. Therefore, he started with a business license and food handler certification. The health department inspection seemed daunting, but Carlos discovered that most inspectors want to help you succeed. They gave him a detailed checklist and walked him through the requirements. Mobile vendor permits came next, followed by insurance coverage. When it all seemed too complex, he found a local food truck association that helped him navigate the process. Remember, these requirements exist to protect both you and your customers. Think of each permit as a badge of honor, proof that you're running a legitimate business that takes quality seriously. Start with your city's business development office. They often have step-by-step guides for mobile food vendors. Get your food handler certification online, then tackle the mobile vendor permit. Insurance might seem expensive, but it's crucial protection for your business. Most successful pop-ups also register for taxes right away. It's easier to start organized than to fix things later. The story of Sunrise Coffee Co. shows how smart scaling can transform a single cart into an empire. They started with one cart and a dream of growth, but they were worried about expanding too quickly. Therefore, they used profits from their first cart to fund a second location. But managing 2 locations stretched their time thin. Therefore, they hired part-time students during peak hours, training them through simple video tutorials. Within months, they had expanded to 5 cities, partnering with food trucks to share prime locations and reduce costs. Your growth journey might look different, but the principles remain the same. Start by mastering one location. Perfect your processes, build a loyal customer base, and document everything. When you're ready to expand, consider peak times first. Maybe you don't need a second cart, just additional help during rush hours. Partner with complementary businesses like bakeries or food trucks to share locations and customers. Most importantly, let your profits fuel your growth. It's better to grow slowly and sustainably than to expand too quickly and struggle. We started this journey with Jennifer's story, and now you have the blueprint to write your own success story. The path from dream to reality isn't always straight, but every successful pop-up coffee shop started exactly where you are now, with an idea and the courage to take action. Here's what I want you to do right now. Think about which startup model fits your budget. Look around your area tomorrow morning and notice where people gather without access to great coffee. That's how you begin, with observation and planning. If this guide helped you see your coffee shop dream more clearly, hit that like button and subscribe for more practical business building guides. Share your first step in the comments, whether it's choosing your model or scouting locations, and I'll personally help you refine your plan. Remember, Jennifer didn't start with everything figured out. She started with a dream and took one step at a time. Your journey begins now. See you in the next video.